Mr. Hasan's new book, Win Every Argument, The Art of Debating, Persuading and Public Speaking, has just been released. And I must admit, I haven't read it yet. And that is something that I hate doing interviews without.
Well, don't read the chapter on the importance of preparation then.
It is better to lose an argument and win a friend rather than win an argument and lose a friend. You clearly wouldn't have that poster in your room, right?
No. I think such phrases are well-intentioned and well-meaning, but I live in the real world. In the real world, winning arguments can be the difference between getting a job and putting food on the table or not getting a job and putting food on the table. It can be the difference between saving democracy, where I am in the US or where you are in India.
What is your style? And could you tell us why? You're clearly not the gently nudge someone into a direction or, prevail on someone to entertain another thought. You go hammer and tongs. Do you think that's effective in persuading the person, or is it effective in persuading the audience?
That we forget that in an argument or a debate, especially a formal event, a political event, a TV interview with a newsmaker or person in power, the point isn't to change their mind. The point is to actually have an impact on the minds of your audience. Context matters. When people say, are you trying to achieve this? What is your goal? I say, well, first tell me where I am. I have different goals depending on where I am. Am I interviewing a person in power, or am I arguing with my uncle at the dining table?
Convince our audience that this book could still work, that you can still convince people when they don't want to be convinced because they're ideologically so committed.
First of all, I would say this. Number one, facts still matter. I know that people in your country, my country, in my home country, the UK, want to tell us, especially people on the right, that facts don't matter. The authoritarian needs the public to believe that facts don't matter because that's how the strong man emerges. And one of the stories I tell in the book for your Indian audience, I talk about how to stop the people who BS, who try and steamroll you with nonsense. And as you say, Indian politics and Indian media has become the masters of that. I've experienced that. I had Ram Madhav on my show at the Oxford Union, 7-8 years ago. And when the interview was over and he'd stopped shouting and the cameras had stopped rolling, he leaned over to me and he said, I turned your show into Indian television. You cannot know your own argument unless you know the other side and the most plausible version of the other side's argument.